Greetings and welcome to Shard Therapy. Okay, this is the opportunity just to express, to deal, to have a moment of clarity and just to be able to build with you guys. I love to be able to share from my personal experience. How to move through certain situations. So today I want to talk to you about breaking the cycle. This is something I'm very familiar with. Breaking the cycle comes in many shapes and forms. It can be applied to your family life. It can be applied to relationships. There are so many different cycles that can be broken. But the key to breaking the cycle is getting to the root of the problem. Understanding the root of your problem, the source of your problem, and being able to communicate efficiently about what has happened, what is plaguing you, what you're moving through, what you're dealing with, to get a better understanding, to get peace and find peace. A lot of times in breaking the cycle, especially with family issues, if you've dealt with family curses, abuse, sexual abuse, it's drugs, it's so many different things or factors that play into that. And just because your aunt did drugs or your mom did drugs doesn't mean you have to do drugs. Just because your friend, your next door neighbor, or your cousin touched you doesn't mean that you have to touch anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can break the cycle and curses that you've been plagued with, that have been put on you through generations or through situations that you've dealt with, that you have just become adapted to. Dealing with abuse. You are in a relationship and you are physically abused. Understand the root of that abuse. Understand, is it something that I'm not loving myself through? Why I continue to deal with this abuse? You've got to get to the source and the root of the issue so that you can help yourself move through and have productive relationships in life situations. You know what I'm saying? You can't be successful in life, in business, dealing and harboring issues of the past, of pain, of relationships. Those things you've got to be able to let go. And the way you let go is to communicate about it. Forgive yourself. Forgive those that have done wrong to you. And pray about it. Meditate. Allow God to speak to your soul and heal you. And speak life into your life. I am healed. I am able to move forward. I am able to get through this. Affirm those things that are necessary for you to speak life into your life so that you can break those curses and break those barriers. If you're in an abusive relationship, you don't have to be in another abusive relationship just because you went through one already. No, you evolve past that. You move past that. You find out what it was that allowed you to stay in that situation. Is it something that you are holding on to? Is it something in you that maybe because of your past you didn't even realize affected you? Like not having security, or being insecure can cause issues. But are you insecure because your mother used to talk bad about you or made you feel bad? You got to get to the root. You got to get to the source so that you understand why you react or why you move and why you make the decisions you make in order to make change. It's so important. So today I urge you to break the cycle. Break the cycle of emotional abuse. Break the cycle of drug abuse. Break the cycle of mental abuse. Break the cycle of sexual abuse. Break the cycle of any chain that is holding you back from being the person you ought to be. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be 100% of you. And in order to operate in that, you have to